Look, coming on the road, getting a win, that shows a lot of character in our team. And for me on the sideline, watching it was better than watching Nutcracker at Christmas. So I'm happy to move on.
How do you feel about the old Boxing Day game on the East Coast? I think it's been a few years since you've had home games around this period of time. How do you feel about that?
Oh, look, at this time of the year, we're always going to travel because they have a tennis tournament in Perth. So kind of like Melbourne later on in the month of January, where they get removed from their facilities. The same thing happens in Perth with a lead-up tournament to the Australian Open. So this is normal. Now, the amount of games we have in a concise space, I don't know about that, but we're always on the road this time of year.
Does that bring the players closer together when you spend, I guess, a big portion of that holiday period together?
Yeah, we're very lucky to be able to bring the families to Melbourne. So that was good. So, you know, partners, wives, kids got to spend that special day with their loved ones. And then we get to come to Cairns and now go to Adelaide and continue this Leyland Brothers excursion.
It felt like the boys had a point to prove when they did the points, not be happy, I guess, with the way that they responded after that overtime loss.
Oh, absolutely. Like, that was a tremendous game the other night. Disappointing for the way it ended for us, but for us to bounce back tonight and get a road win, anytime you get one of those in this league, that's a good thing.
Kristian had a massive night. Can you tell us about his contribution throughout, not just tonight, but through the season, and now I guess it looks like from the outside that he's a key to that defensive setup.
Yeah, and that I guess that bamboozles me to some degree, where we talk about all these other players in the league, about Defensive Player of the Year candidates, and this guy just quietly goes about his business every night. I'm not an analytics guy, but we're moving in the right direction defensively, and he's a huge part of it. So it would be nice if people watched a little closer so they realize how much impact he has at that end of the floor.
How do you feel about that?
About Defensive Player of the Year?
Defensive Player of the Year?
I mean, I don't necessarily play for accolades, but I mean, I'll take anything that I can get.
Being, I guess, overlooked in that conversation outside the four walls of the Wildcats, does that help you, I guess, just keep focused on the game and not worry about too much of that hype outside?
Trust me, he doesn't worry about that. I'm trying to pump his tires up so he understands that his coach appreciates what he brings to this team.
I guess my last one, Jazz, with so much of the build-up for this was about the next stars, Sarah and Bobby going head-to-head. What do you make of Alex's performance tonight and I guess his performance over the last few games?
Yeah, look, Sar's been tremendous for us. Like tonight, he come in that first half, brought good energy. Like some of the other young guys that haven't played for quite some time, they come in and gave us a great spark in that first half. But I can't speak highly enough of Alex, let alone his basketball. You guys get to see that, but the way he conducts himself and the type of person he is.
Cool. And we'll jump from Zoom to Craig.
Yeah, John, can you talk about the resilience and the fitness of your group? Some blokes logged massive minutes the other night, and they backed up on the back of the flight again to log massive minutes again tonight.
These are competitive dudes that feel that this group's got something special brewing, and we love to compete and get out there. So that's what I like about them, and the fact that they just love to compete. And you saw tonight, like KP come back in the last minute 6, I think it was, and had a great contribution to our success down the stretch of the game. So different guys show up, and then, you know, obviously Bryce was big for us. Got the ball, got down to the foul line, knocked him in, and just kept us at a nice buffer.
Hey, your leg's feeling, Kristian. You had 41 the other night, 41 minutes the other night, 36 tonight. How's the body feeling right now?
Body feels great. I mean, you know, I expect, you know, to play heavy minutes every game, but, you know, that goes into the preparation that I put into my body to be able to produce every game. So, you know, just rest and recovery and then be ready to play next game.
John, free throws are quite boring for a lot of people. You went 36 of 40 tonight, 19 of 22 against Melbourne. Like, you're getting the little things you need to do done.
Yeah, look, absolutely, and it's you can say it's a small part of the game, but it's a big part of the game when you get to the foul line that many times. And you know, like BC, like historically great free throw shooter. Wag steps up, KP do so, and Ush as well. So guys are living for the big moment right now.
You've lost Hiram with a calf during the game. Do you know whether was he able to come back on, or was he ruled out by medical staff and he wasn't an option for you for the rest of the game?
They didn't say he was done, so he would have been an option still.
So with a short turnaround to Adelaide, we expect to have everyone with Corey and Hiram now. Corey obviously saw and Hiram saw as well.
I honestly don't know about Hiram. No one on the medical staff told me that he had any issues. So during the game, if there was something that he couldn't go back in the game, I certainly didn't get that message, so I can't speak on that at all.
Cool. Anyone else? Mikey?
Yeah, just quickly, Kristian, your first Christmas in this part of the world. How did you enjoy it?
I had a great time. Like Coach mentioned, our partners were able to come. My wife was fortunate enough to be able to spend this trip with me. She's here as well in Cairns, and she'll be making the full road trip with us. So, you know, for me, it's special. It's the first time I've been able to, regardless of where I played, been able to spend it with family and friends. So, you know, it's something I'll definitely cherish.
As a team, you've been playing at a high level now for quite a while, and it looks like, from the outside, it looks like it's a fun team to be part of. Is that how it feels?
You still talking to me? You still talking to me?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. It's a great team to play with. You know, everybody. There's a lot of unique personalities on the team. So there's never a dull moment, whether it be practice or the games. And I feel like that camaraderie helps us, you know, pull out tough wins like these. I mean, I feel like we've had a lot of close games that are going to pay dividends in the end, especially in playoff time. So wins like these matter, and they only make us stronger together.
John, just one from me quickly. I know you'll say it's not about the coaches, and it isn't, but you've got a hell of a history with Scott Ninnis. Did you ever imagine you'd be coaching against him in the NBL at this point in both your lives?
I haven't actually even thought about that, but that's a good point. Look, when you're part of a championship team together, there's a unique and special bond that goes along with that. So that will be pushed to the side when the ball gets thrown up in a couple days' time.